The aircraft behind me is a 1943 model Curtiss P-40N. In World War II, this was the frontline fighter, or the backbone, if you will, of the U.S. Army Air Corps. It was designed to defend the homeland, each coast, the Atlantic and the Pacific coast, from foreign invasion. However, that never happened, so they used it for everything else. When the war broke out, there really wasn't anything else available, so this was the best fighter we had, and it did a great job. Below 10,000 feet and below 250, this airplane was virtually unbeatable through the war. So it served in every theater.
All right, here we go.
1 hotel.
All right, engines are looking good. We'll continue the takeoff. Start bringing the big power in. I'm still throttling up. There's 50 inches. Everything's looking good. And we are airborne at 120 miles an hour. Right here. Landing gear's coming up. I'm coming back on the power. It gets off the ground pretty good, this airplane, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
It sets you back in the seat.
This particular aircraft has a very colorful history. If you can see on the side of the fuselage up there, it actually has 2 Japanese flags on it, and those are real. The aircraft shot down a Zero and a Betty bomber in New Guinea in 1943, September 13. What then transpired is the aircraft took around to the engine, and the pilot, Lieutenant Thorvaldsen, was forced to belly land it in a field next to a river. One of his buddies dropped a raft, and he drifted downstream for 5 days, avoiding enemy capture in enemy territory, and the Australians picked him up. He ended up being a brigadier general in the U.S. Air Force, so he survived the war. The aircraft sat there until the 90s, when it was recovered by an Australian recovery crew, and they started a very lengthy restoration, and the aircraft flew again in 2009, and it was re-imported to the United States in 2014. We offer a couple of different services here at Warbird Adventures. We fly T6s as well as this dual-seat P-40, and then at P-40 we offer full checkouts all the way up to what's called a type rating, so you can get this aircraft on your license as a pilot. So we offer the entire transition all the way up through the check ride. In addition, we perform at air shows around the country, and the last thing we do is introductory flights, where someone, such as yourself, right off the street can hop behind the controls, and I'll teach you how it's done, including all the aerobatic maneuvers you see me do at the air show. So the way that works is that will be your first flight lesson if you've never taken one, and hopefully we'll get you excited enough to want to go get your pilot's license.
I have a Bachelor of Arts in History, and I'm sort of a history buff, and I'm especially inclined to learn more about World War II history, as 2 of my uncles served during the war in the Army Air Corps, which then evolved into the United States Army Air Force. This is my first ride in a P-40 Warhawk. This was the first available flight in a P-40 that came to my knowledge, and I immediately took the opportunity to take advantage of it, because the P-40 is a good piece of American aviation military history. So I would not miss the opportunity, even given the fact that I have motion sickness. So there weren't too many maneuvers that I was able to really do that were violent, but to absolutely feel the touch of the aircraft and the sensitivity of the controls, and to fly it around a bit was just awesome. It was an outstanding thing.
And here we go. Around she comes. This airplane rolls very quickly, as you notice.
Absolutely.
What do you think of that?
Wow.
It's cool, huh?
That is really wild.
Your turn. What you do to the left? Go and pull up.
Okay.
A little higher. Neutralize and roll all the way to the left. As far as it goes. All the way. More left. You're stronger than that. More left. There you go. And stop and pull up. A little higher with the nose. There you go. How you doing? That's all right, huh?
Yeah.
All right. What do you say we do a loop real quick?
Okay.
This time around, you're going to be pushed down the seat pretty hard. So follow me through on the controls.
Okay.
You're going to be experiencing 4 Gs, okay?
Okay.
Be nice and relaxed on the controls.
Okay.
I want you to tighten up your leg muscles and your stomach muscles. Take a deep breath. Here comes the Gs, okay? This is pretty intense. There's 4.5 Gs. Look at your wingtip. We're going straight up. How's that for wild?
Wow.
We look forward. I want you to breathe here for a second, relax.
Okay.
And now go and tighten back up because here comes the G-forces a second time. How's that?
Wow.
What do you think? You okay?
It's certainly not for the faint of heart, that's for sure.
That's right. How you feeling?
I'm doing okay.
Just okay or really good?
Well, that's really good, I'll tell you.
This is quite the adventure. Tell us what we did up here, Thom. We did a loop. We did some.
We started with aileron rolls. I did one, you did one, of course. I did one to the right, you did one to the left. Then we set up with a loop, where I told you to strain, and you realized that 4.5 Gs is a significant amount.
Exactly.
So I showed you one of those, and then you did the same thing, right? So
Right.
there you go.
Yeah. Unbelievable. I can't say enough about this. It's a beautiful airplane. You've got a great pilot who's guiding you through this. This has just been an adventure.
But you're the pilot. I'm just the instructor.
Dream of a lifetime. But again, I say I would highly recommend this.
Good. Well, thank you very much.